Okay, so we're in the Loft Lower now. You can see that the cellars have been built. The concessions are now fitted out in readiness for the friendly. Albeit, I will repeat, we have got works ongoing for a few months, so some of the concessions are in their infancy stage, not finally complete and tuned in, so just bear with us on that. The additional female WCs are now complete. We have the other additional accessible toilet that's gone in. In every area of Fratton Park, we've now added cellars so that cold beer can be free flowing at any single concession point, albeit again, some of these will be ongoing to sort of match 3-4. So in previous videos, we've touched on bringing some green into the area by adding AstroTurf. We're struggling to get formal building control off on the AstroTurf because it's flammable. So the backstop position, we'll paint the whole concrete stand in grass green and then add in the touchline, centre points, etc. so people can relate to where they are in the stand. So we're in one of the upper concourse areas now. You can see that the kiosk has been refurbished. Again, this will have ongoing works and decorations for a few weeks into the season. But like the other end, these now service straight through into the new additional areas. Like all other concessions in Fratton Park, the northeast upper has been branded to suit. They're currently being stocked in readiness for the matches. So walking through the upper concourse of the north now, you can see all the barriers have been installed and we're just grouting in. And this is the space that fans have been left with. Vast improvement than previous. So we're in the North Lower disabled area. You can see now the barriers have gone round to divide the areas up. And this will cater for 12 additional spaces and carers. Okay, so the new south now, you can see the completed areas, save a few minor points where we're clearing up and tidying up. This is what the stadium will look like here on. The dugout seats have now been installed and the temporary TV gantry there in the background will be there for one season. And then the new TV gantry built that following. There is a few seat kills and spaces where views are restricted, but just bear with us, it is for 1 year only. And then if we move round to the north, you can see the completed areas all the way through with just minor decorations happening. We have got 2 weeks from the first friendly, so there will be minor pieces of work outstanding when the fans come in, so just bear that in mind. And we will be improving the areas up until October. So for those who've accessed the south stand from the east corner, this is the new layout, which is wider, clean, new turnstiles positions with a small roof over, and then the other 2 turnstiles to the right hand side. All these parts of buildings will be removed in October, November when we start the Milton end. So this part of the stand will be subject to ongoing works. This is a new concession which will be open for the friendly. It's just being kitted out and finalised now, so fans will be able to buy beer here on Saturday's game. So throughout the South Lower, works are ongoing today, tomorrow, and finished off Friday morning, ready for the game. So as you come on through now, these are cellar areas. This is a vomitory that serves the seats out beyond. These areas have just been tidied through. It is worth noting that the flaky paint up top will be removed during the course of the season and took back to its original state. These areas have just been finalised. The old groundsman's room is now a cellar, which will be operational from Saturday. This is one of the concessions which work will be ongoing to the first game of the season, but it will be operational Saturday. This is the last concession of the south that we're building, which is the largest one. And we're expecting this one to be quite busy. So we're on the south upper concourse and we're just installing the TVs ahead of the game. Other than that, this area is complete, save and we have got ongoing decorations throughout. This is a further concession which has just been finished and built with the additional bar. This will be a typical seat view from the new, what we would call lower south. So here's the home dugout. You can see each side's got 21 seats. The temporary TV gantry beyond, so that will be occupied at all games. And this temporary staircase going through just allows the media to come through without interrupting the fans. So just to reiterate, there are ongoing issues and temporary measures in place whilst this TV gantry works is ongoing. And there are circa 12 weeks of finite tuning work. So there will be further minor improvements as work goes on.